All
Okay.
right, this is Clickcast episode 4.
Four, yes. Episode 4.
We got not too much to cover today. Hawkeye, the Rancor Fiasco.
Yeah.
There was something else.
Oh man.
My Spider-Man giveaway.
The Spider-Man giveaway.
Yeah.
So first off, Hawkeye, like we were just discussing, the first 2 episodes to me were a little lackluster.
Right.
I do like how they made Hawkeye deaf, because that is something in the original Avengers movie kind of irked me. It's because
they didn't have that in it. Yeah.
He was already not super, but by not making him deaf in the Avengers movies, they are making him even less super.
All right. I honestly, where do you guys think it honestly happened? Losing his ear.
I'm going to say one of the thousands of explosions that Clint was in the essentially epicenter of.
Yeah. I'm going to say mostly Age of Ultron.
Yeah, probably Age of Ultron during the
that
fight on Sokovia.
Yeah. Just everything that was going on around him.
Yeah.
And you can see it because,
not to mention Budapest. Remember him and Black Widow were talking about Budapest all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That probably had a hand in it, too.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man.
Yeah, them adding his, I guess, I hate to say disability, but like disability, because that gives him a superpower.
Echo would have words to say for saying that's a disability.
Right.
You kick your ass for that.
Yes, but Echo is also Taskmaster good. Like,
yeah, I know. I know. I had to like quickly kind of get her backstory real quick, because it's one of those I haven't really read about before. Oh my God, she's badass.
I knew about her from Daredevil.
Yeah, because she was an adopted daughter of Kingpin, apparently.
Yes.
Because
so her uncle,
father died. She saw her father die, and that's why she's got the handprint on her face, because a bloody handprint from her father. Yep. Yeah.
Listen, her uncle in the show, though, I want both of your guys' opinions. Did that laugh sound like Vincent D'Onofrio to you guys? Because that laugh,
dude, I hope
like
they
Vincent
bring that.
D'Onofrio.
I'm hoping it is, man.
Oh my God, he's an awesome Kingpin.
He is the Kingpin. There is no one else that can play the Kingpin after him.
And you know, if they bring him in, Charlie Cox is going to be back as Daredevil.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to already have a cameo in No Way Home.
And No Way Home.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's Peter's attorney.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Hopefully, yeah.
No, what would be great is if it was, oh my God, his name's not coming to me. Not Tom Holland. Oh, it's the original Spider-Man. Was it Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire.
What if he was Tobey Maguire's lawyer?
That'd be a mind fucking and a half.
Yeah, I think the shows with like Hawkeye, and we're getting an Echo show too, increase the likelihood of people reading more like street level hero comics,
which I like.
Again, to me, like, I don't want to read every time I read a comic. I don't want to read like the Avengers fighting Galactus, or like the Fantastic Four going across time and fighting Kang the Conqueror to save the universe. Like,
right.
Just give me Daredevil beating up 2 dudes trying to rob a bank.
Yeah, there you go. Just some everyday, regular fucking shit.
Well, that's
exactly, man.
Hits closer to home for me. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's why the Daredevil show in itself hit really good with me, because it was just like normal. This shit could actually happen.
That scene of him fighting off all them fucking dudes in the hallways. What fucking captured me. Like, it was good, but then when that happened, it was like, oh, this is the shit, dude.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
They did it again in season 2 when
Frank
Castle was knocked out.
Yeah, with the Frank Castle in the hallway in the prison.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good too. And I loved it that they had the red skull on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fucking awesome too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good.
Back to Hawkeye.
How you guys feeling about Kate Bishop?
Dude, I like her a lot.
You like her? You think they did good casting?
I do.
I don't really have, like, I don't feel negatively about her. I'm not like, oh my God, she's the greatest person ever. But
no,
I don't feel negatively. Like I feel like they did a good job.
Right.
Yeah.
I like
Now
how they
she was quirky and shit in the comics too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Kind of goofy, like a squirrel
Yeah.
girly.
Yeah. Well, she's nailing that pretty good then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the interpretation is great of comic book Kate Bishop. I guess never really been a character that I've been crazy about.
Right. Right.
Same.
It's
I mean,
just,
same.
so do you guys think this is the end for Clint though?
Yes.
Oh, you think it's like he's gonna pass the torch on to her?
Right. Like
Yeah.
this is his.
I think that's what this whole show is about.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, he was supposed to be retired around Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then when he got let out on parole or whatever, he was like, I'm done. And then the snap happened, and that's when he became Ronin and was like,
Yep.
this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing to live for, or anyone is now.
Yeah.
Right.
And when he told them that Ronin was dead and that he's seen it and that it was Black Widow that killed him, I liked how he gave that kill to Natasha because she, we all know what happened. She went out and told him that they have a chance to bring everybody back, and he was like, "Don't give me." He was
telling the truth from a certain point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, so again, I explained this to my buddy. The whole Ronin dying thing is the same as Paul dying in Dune. Ronin died an ideological death. The person Ronin does not exist anymore. Right. Clint and Ronin are the same person, but the Ronin side of Clint does not exist. Yeah. Natasha killed it.
Right. Yeah. I'm wondering, I'm starting to think the blonde, what's her name, from Black Widow's not going to be in this. And if she is, it's going to be like right at the very end of the series.
Well, doesn't the two characters that like got some kind of connection in the comics? Kate Bishop and the one you're talking about.
They've teamed up, is all I think of. I know because she blames Hawkeye for Natasha's death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking if there might be a season 2, but I don't know. For some reason, there's so much going on right now that I'm not seeing her come in unless like something happens to the tracksuit gang and the uncle hires her to take out Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And
another thing, Swordsman, I read that he actually trained Clint in the comics as a kid.
Yeah.
When Clint was a kid, he trained him.
Yeah.
And then someone else, what the fuck was the name? Trained him in archery. Dude, Colin, I know you know this. I know you know the name of the guy I'm talking about. It's kind of a catchy name.
Oh.
The guy who trained Clint in archery. You know what I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, but the name is not. It's like right there, but it's.
I can't think of it either. But anyway, that dude. Yeah, Swordsman's got kind of he's got connections too.
I was really hoping that was Batroc the Leaper and not the Swordsman, but I know that we got
Batroc has already been. We already got him.
Yeah, I know, but like we didn't get him in a dumb purple suit with a stupid fucking mustache, and that's all I wanted. Like,
just one scene would have been fine.
Yeah, fine. Even him like trying on a leotard, being like, "This is dumb," like you know, like acknowledge how goofy Batroc was, please.
Like it's kind of seeming to me now that it's very unlikely we'll see Hawkeye in his purple suit too.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that we'll get Kate in the purple Hawkeye suit.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
I think that this is either Clint's going to die at the end of Hawkeye, and that's going to be a big motivation for Kate Bishop to go like join the Avengers.
Yeah.
Or
which brings me to another thing too, is I'm wondering if they're kind of setting up a new Avengers type deal.
I think they're setting up a young Avengers.
Yes. Yeah.
So we had Wiccan and Speed, who were in the Young Avengers. They've already been introduced, and they have their powers.
Yep.
In WandaVision. So those are 2 Young Avengers. We know that Jane Foster Thor is going to be in Love and Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, listen, Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher.
It's gonna be
That's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be better than his Batman, I guarantee it.
I mean, what is it? It's like it's been the Batman. A lot of the Batmans have not aged too well.
No,
at all. If you think
Val
about
Kilmer
it,
looks really bad.
Yeah. Well, Kilmer's got throat cancer, so
yeah, I know. But I kind of feel sorry for the dude because man, he's my favorite role he played was Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Yes.
Iceman. Yeah. I get a lot of flack for this, but because Iceman in Top Gun,
because he's a dick.
Yeah.
But but Bale, I mean, when it comes to Batman movies, though, like they don't. I feel like they don't age well. The movies themselves,
never.
Yeah. The only one that I think aged well was the Michael Keaton one. I think that one still holds up.
Batman, which they're calling Batman '89 now, from what I've seen.
Batman, I call it the Tim Burton Batman.
Yeah,
Batman '89. I refer to it as Burton Man.
For somebody that does not, will not, and will never read a fucking comic book, the dude did good.
Yeah.
I think he got lucky because he's a dark dude, and where the fuck are you gonna go wrong turning Batman dark like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just Burton got lucky. I think
speaking of lucky, Lucky the dog.
Oh, I love that dog.
That's pretty cool that they threw that in there too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be very mad if they didn't. Like I was going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Like first episode, there we go.
I am excited for the possibilities of this show bringing in more like powerless people to the MCU.
That excites me too.
I was hoping maybe it might do a little something like introduce like a mutant, or how Clint said Tony sold Stark the
Stark Tower, Avengers Tower, whatever.
Yes, I was hoping that would become the Baxter Building.
I almost just called it the Baxter Building instead of Avengers Tower.
I think they're setting that shit up too because they already talked about Fantastic Four being redone.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And,
thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, oh my God! Did you see the last one?
No.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
It was fucking awful, man.
I saw all the way up to that Doom reveal, and when they revealed Dr. Doom,
and you're like, you shut it off probably
immediately.
There wasn't. Was that even Dr. Doom? I felt like that was maybe like mini explosion.
Listen, like the armor fused to his skin. Okay, whatever, but no, there was not a cloak. He was not he was crazy. He wasn't like arrogant and super powerful and capable. He was just nuts.
Yeah, he was trapped in that fucking dimension thing for like fucking, what was it, like 2 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, but still, like when I think of Dr. Doom, the thing that immediately comes to mind is Doom Supreme grabbing Thanos' spine and disintegrating the entire rest of his body.
Yes.
Or like Doom orchestrated all of Battle World. All of it.
Yeah.
I don't think of Doom as some guy that the Fantastic Four can beat and deal with in one movie. Period.
All right. Exactly. That needs to be like a trilogy.
And and at the end of the trilogy, he needs to leave and be like, I'm still Dr. Doom and a badass, and you'll never really.
He goes to his country. He goes to his own country, and he has Doombots, and that's it.
Yeah, Latveria.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, man. It's just, I don't know, dude. I'm so impatient about the whole mutant Fantastic Four thing coming into the MCU.
I can live without the Fantastic Four, but the mutants. No.
I hope they do it naturally. Hope it's done naturally, not forced.
Right, exactly.
So I feel like we've kind of had a small introduction to mutants already in the MCU. When what's her name? Monica Rambeau. Well, her Phazon or Phase or whatever. I can't think of her hero name. Photon.
She's Photon.
So she's not a mutant in the comic books.
All right.
But they Kat Dennings in the show mentions like 4 times that every time Monica goes through the barrier, she's being changed on a cellular level.
And that's mutant.
And that's
DNA. DNA.
Yeah, her DNA is being, and I think that post blip, I think that a good majority of the people who came back from the blip have something left over in their genetics from the blip that can then be like activated in the way that an X gene would be.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
So Peter's friend, the big dude, he could be a fucking mutant.
Yeah. He possibly. But I was saying, so like Monica came back from the blip and then was forced through this incredibly high stress situation, which as avid readers of comic books, we know is what activates the X gene.
Yeah. Right.
And then there was a focus there on like her cellular or molecular development from this incredibly high stress situation in a show about the person who should have been the first mutant in the MCU. She should have been the first 2.
Right.
Scarlet Witch should be another one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And the show is about the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who should have been the first mutant.
Exactly.
Her and Pietro should have been the first 2.
But they've retconned her being a mutant and not being a mutant and being a mutant and not being a mutant so much in the comic books, it's hard to.
I don't care how many times they retcon it. That is Magneto's daughter.
Yep.
That is Magneto's daughter.
I did like it though, and I think it was Days of Future Past when Quicksilver breaks Magneto out, and they kind of hinted at that Magneto was his dad.
Yeah, the little like slides, like maybe my dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's good. I don't know. I heard that they're supposed to introduce mutants through bringing in Dazzler.
I wouldn't be upset with that. That's that's a good mutant to start everybody off with, because you can't really like
you can't hate on that character.
No, but it's also really hard to fuck up because it's not like Wolverine or Cyclops or somebody that like people are like, if he's not a cop, I don't want it. Right? So like
have Cyclops all happy-go-lucky Colin walks out of the movie theater. That's fucking horse shit.
Nope. Oh, I hated the little kid. I hated the little kid Cyclops from the last few movies.
Yeah. There's a dude from Ready Player
What did he
One,
even do?
wasn't it?
Yeah. Make a joke when they saw Wolverine.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't really need to be in them. He didn't do anything really.
No, there was a couple of scenes where he used his optic blasts when they were fighting stuff.
Right.
But really and truly, those movies were about Mystique, Beast, and Jean Grey.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm okay with Jean Grey.
Yeah, Sophie Turner as Jean was awesome.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to see her as actual Phoenix, but we got what we got because Disney bought Fox.
Yeah.
Listen, that movie doesn't exist. That movie doesn't exist.
It's
about, like,
actually on
apocalypse.
Disney Plus, man.
Like
I was scrolling through
Apocalypse
shit.
doesn't exist either.
That movie had Olivia Munn as Psylocke, bro.
I know, but that's the only good thing about it.
In a comic accurate Psylocke costume.
I know.
That's like
I'm not disagreeing with
fan-casting
that.
to the T, bro.
Yeah,
That's like A++ on fan casting.
That's like they went to Comic-Con, grabbed a random nerd and was like, yo, who plays Psylocke? And there's like, bro,
like Olivia Moon.
It's gotta be Olivia Munn. Speaking of which, I don't know if everybody else is aware, but G4 has officially relaunched.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When are they supposed to come back?
They already have.
Oh,
They were, I want to say it was November 21st.
Oh, wow.
But it's all available on YouTube. Most cable stuff. I've been watching X Play on YouTube again. That's
okay.
Oh man, Attack of the Show. Like,
oh, that's when
on.
I knew because Xavier Woods is on it.
Yes,
from the WWE. He got the text message or an email of all the people being fired from the WWE while they was on air, and he was like, everything okay? He's like, yeah, just some fire going on. He's like, you want to talk about it? He's like, nope, better not.
Yeah, that's Xavier Woods is a individual I know a lot about wrestling. It's not something that I watch, but my family is very involved, so I stay up.
I used to watch the old shit.
I did.
Attitude Era, WCW.
It's always been like around in my life, so it's never been something that I've like latched onto, but I have a lot of knowledge of.
Yeah, same. I watch it here and there. I don't watch it much anymore. AEW.
It's like
stuff like that.
Now it's like a man soap opera type.
People
wrestle.
I've watched
AEW. AEW is more about the wrestling than the promos. It seems like.
Yeah, AEW is. That's say I didn't watch. I stopped watching WWE when I was like 12 years old, and I have watched more than my fair share of AEW matches since that has come out.
I heard that's a lot better.
It's wrestling. It's not like you said. It's just not a soap opera.
Fuck, man. They got CM Punk to come back.
Right.
Like, dude was like, "Fuck wrestling" 7 years ago, and now he's like, "This shit makes me excited." And
then he tried MMA. Then he found out he sucked really quick at it. So
then he did a couple movies, wrote some comic books for Marvel and shit.
CM Punk, I think, is entertainer on another level when it comes to wrestling, though. Like the energy that man can bring to a wrestling match, win or lose.
I mean, I don't.
Because he was the ultimate indie guy that got signed to WWE. They tried to fuck him over, and he was like, "Fuck you," and everybody got behind him, and they was like, "Fuck, we have no choice but to fucking push this guy." And then they fucked him over and almost, from what he says, tried to kill him pretty much from a staph infection is why he left, because they was like, "Oh, you're fine. And then they finally fired him on his wedding day. So, I mean,
yeah, that sounds like the skeezy shit that
Vince McMahon, or actually Triple H and Stephanie have been running it for a while now.
Yeah, man. Senior Goliath in the back. I have a question. The negative Goliath. I don't remember his name. Do you guys have any interest in that? Or I feel like, man, it's a fucking repaint. So
I'm passing on it.
It's a different face sculpt.
I mean, I honestly don't know where I'd put it, because I want all the gargoyles with each other. That one will probably be off somewhere else, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah, that one I'm just kind of like, no, I'm all right. If I wanted one, I'll buy an extra, paint my own. It'd be cheaper.
It would be cheaper.
I think my camera's a little too high, but that second shelf down there is all my X-Men.
I see a Professor X down there.
I got some Toy Biz in there. I even got Long Shot in there. I got Toy Biz fucking Havoc.
Ooh, you got, is that Shatterstar Toy Biz or Hasbro?
No, that's Shadow Stars Havoc. I couldn't find it.
There's got a movie.
I do have the Toy Biz Magneto and Mystique and big ass Juggernaut.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the only Juggernaut. I think I didn't like the Build-A-Figure.
I sold it.
I had the Select one for a while. That one's not too bad. He's heavy as fuck, though.
Yeah. Select to me, the bigger guys scale really well with the Marvel Legends. Like
yes,
a Marvel Select Hulk,
appropriate size.
Yeah, Marvel Select Hulk is the Hulk sized.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of the people.
I got a Toy Biz Hulk too. That's fucking massive.
Yeah, I got the Planet Hulk from Toy Biz. I'm just missing his helmet.
I don't even know where the fuck it's at, but
dude, yeah. The bigger guys from Select are pretty sweet. I want to get the Colossus, but I'm worried he might be too big.
I do have the Select Thanos that comes with Lady Death, or not Lady
Death.
Death, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that because I had Deadpool, and Deadpool had a thing for her. So I was like, I put them together.
I think that's the main reason why anybody got that. Like, Thanos is cool, but once you see Lady Death, you're like, I have to fucking get this.
Exactly.
Right.
And it comes with that faceplate you could take off.
Yeah.
It shows the skull. But she's not articulated at all, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't need her to be articulated. No. I'm gonna pose Deadpool at her feet, bowing or whatever.
Exactly. Kissing her feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're ready to bring up this Rancor fiasco.
Yeah. So I was super excited. And I personally assumed that Rancor Keeper would have been the last thing.
Yeah.
Because it would have been a given.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I wasn't like super bummed when it was like Gamorrean Guard, Jedi Knight Luke, some bones.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. You know, like, I mean, as long as we actually get the Rancor Keeper, I assume we will. It'll probably be the last thing. And then everybody threw a fit because they were like, guess what?
Well,
Rancor Keeper.
Wasn't one of the main reasons people were throwing a fit because they tried to fucking have a fucking cardboard backdrop as a fucking tier?
Yes.
No.
Everybody was like, that's fucking bullshit.
That I think that's stupid anyway, to do that as a tier.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
Like,
I mean,
everybody was like,
when you think about it, if they do it right, the box, the box is gonna be fucking massive anyway.
Yeah.
The box should be the backdrop. There you go. Done deal.
Right.
Exactly, man. And they tried to count that shit as a tier, and everybody's like, fuck you, dude. No. Like,
no.
Yeah, the Rancor Keeper should be the last one. No more tiers. Just focus on getting all the backers. That way this shit can get done. But the only problem I have is I think the skin color on that damn thing is a little too dark.
I feel you when you're saying that. I feel like it's kind of hard because these things are not painted by people.
Right.
They're painted by machines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or molded in the colors a lot of the time. That like the plastic itself is like Deadpool. The plastic is not painted red. That plastic is red.
It is red.
Yeah. Right.
Gotcha.
And so like it's hard when you don't have like artists painting your sculpts, but at the same time, he is like, how hard is it to be like fucking take a screenshot and sample the color of the Rancor?
Yeah.
And then just like drag it over here and drop it.
I mean, I'm not expecting perfection, but just a little bit closer to what it was on screen.
Yeah. Not pinkish, not brown, like dark brown.
The splotches and stuff.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the Rancor that Jabba had, so it's obviously,
old and dying anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because a Rancor, a regular Rancor would have ate Luke way faster than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys think that I've seen a lot of people say it's too little, too late? Do you guys believe that it is?
Too little, too late. Yeah.
Of what?
For the Rancor, they've done too little and it's too late now. It's not gonna get back.
You think they might try it again sometime in the future?
I have a feeling they might try to extend the date.
Yeah,
that's a possibility, but also they might just scrap it and say fuck it.
I can see him being like, with the holidays coming in, not everybody's going to have the cash right in a second, so they're going to push it to after the beginning of the new year.
Well, they should have known that before they even did it then.
Right.
Same, I feel like they should just scrap it and give us a goddamn clone transport vehicle, please.
Yes.
Just scrap it.
Are you talking about a Republic gunship there, buddy?
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be something I would want to get because that's like my favorite ship in Clone Wars.
Yeah, they need to. I can see them doing that though, because I feel like they don't want to give up because Hasbro's like, what we put out there, spend money on, and I feel like it's gonna be hell for us in November.
Well, I mean, they should have stopped with all the tiers. Okay, they should have had tier 1 of like what was tier 1? I forget.
Gamorrean Guard. Then they're like, don't even worry about Jedi Luke. Get the Gamorrean, or not the Gamorrean, but get the Rancor Keeper, and then that's pretty much it.
Right.
Just keep it simple, but they just keep adding shit on.
So it's okay. It's really hard to compete with themselves. But like you said, Jared, to mark on something, you said that like Hasbro feels like we're putting this out, you're going to buy this.
All right.
Yeah. I feel like this, especially with it being we have to pay for them to make this, let alone receive it.
All right.
So we as fans really have all the fucking power here.
Yeah, we do.
This is our chance to tell Hasbro, no, we are not gonna just buy any old fucking thing you give me. Because
all right.
Go ahead.
Shit's just I feel like with Hasbro, man, shit's just like a lot of people will say, and I agree to some point of it's a $20 figure. Like, what the fuck do you expect when it comes to Legends, Lightning Collection, fucking Black Series? But at the same time, it's like, still, man, $20 but they're fucking raising shit prices now, fucking almost $30, fucking for most shit. So it's like, if you're gonna raise prices, paint jobs, fucking facial expressions, shit like that need to be better. Need to go up with the price.
Which I think. Well, go ahead, Colin.
Look at the disparity, because you said Hasbro again. These are $20 figures, and Hasbro makes Lightning Collection, Black Series, and Legends.
Yeah.
All right. Look at the disparity. So like between Legends and Lightning Collection, the armor on the Lightning Collection, the face sculpts on the Lightning Collections, those are all phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like the Lightning Collection are awesome figures. And then Black Series, you almost that looks like Tommy Oliver from MMPR. Like
Yep.
And so, but yeah, and then Marvel Legends, like you said, that Tom Holland face sculpt was really good, but there haven't been too many really, really good Marvel Legends head sculpts.
No.
Or like paint jobs a lot of the times are lackluster.
Oh,
and then you look at Black Series and it's like look at how motherfucking accurate this shit is.
I know.
I have a theory about that.
The markings on his helmets.
I'm thinking because Marvel Legends more often than not comes with a BAF piece. So they have to kind of not they don't have all the funds or whatever, or they're just lazy or whatever the fuck Hasbro is, and they just don't go all the way on the portraits. And where Black Series doesn't have BAF, so they can use that extra money to do really good face sculpts.
Right. Exactly. I'm just saying, if the prices are going up from your usual $19.99 to your $24.99, $29.99, then there needs to be at least fucking some improvements, though. Yeah. You know.
And I've said this for a while. I think Hasbro needs to drop the BAF pieces.
The what?
I agree. The build-a-figures.
Drop
agree.
the build-a-figures.
Yeah.
And just sell the whole build-a-figure separately.
All right. Because it's getting old, man. Like,
look how well it did for King Shark. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Or what was the other one?
Notes.
They did another one. McFarlane did another one that you could just go out and buy.
Was it
Bane?
Oh, fuck.
Bane.
Well, there's another one now. I think there was a fuck. I can't even think of his damn name now. Yeah. Lobo. I thought they did a Lobo BF. Now you can buy the whole figure now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when it comes, it's just like build a figure, like it. Plus, it's fucking getting old to where you buy the whole fucking line to build one figure.
Yeah. And
you don't even want fucking 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers.
There's maybe one wave a year where you actually want all the figures.
Exactly. And then it's like who was it? Vulture from the fucking Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Fucking Welcome Home or Homecoming or whatever.
Yeah, Homecoming.
You can find that motherfucker at Target now for like fucking $29, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
So fucking Halloween expansion. That's why I'm not buying fucking that Sam Wilson Captain America. That comes with
you have to get all the wings. Yeah.
Yeah. You have comes with this shit. I got this with Scarlet Witch or Loki or one of the two. I'm not buying all that shit. They're gonna release first Captain America movie. They're releasing with the wings. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee it.
Yep.
I can wait. Fuck you. I can wait. That is
totally Hasbro right there.
Yeah.
But to me, that's a better build-a-figure than like something like Ursa Major or Armadillo. People go the Venom Pool. People went nuts over Venom Pool.
Dude, I'm pissed. I still can't find the arms to this motherfucker.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Use the arms. Use the arms. Yeah.
But like, so yes, will I say that the Venom Pool wave was one of the absolute best Marvel Legends waves?
Oh yeah.
Hands down. Hands down. That Carnage, fucking best Marvel Legends Carnage.
Yes.
But again, why the fuck can't I just go spend fucking $50 on Venom Pool?
They'll do it.
Carnage.
I guarantee they'll do it.
And the Hulk.
Probably next year.
I have a huge problem with Marvel Legends Hulks
by
Hasbro because you can never you never fucking find them.
Yeah.
I have seen one Hulk in the wild, and it was the carded, not the boxed one. The carded, the fucking
gray Hulk
one. Yeah, Gray Hulk.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's the only one I've seen.
That was the Gamerverse one, right?
Yes, that's the.
No,
I
waited. No, not the Gamerverse.
Weird because he had all this tribal shit on him.
No, not that one. The Gray Hulk with he comes with the bent bar.
Oh yeah.
And torn shirt over his shoulders. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I've seen that one in GameStop once.
That one was like a little lackluster to me.
I know. I agree. I would have bought if I ever saw the Outback Hulk from the Gamerverse. I would have bought that. That's Outback Hulk.
I got him. He's cool. I waited till he went on clearance though and snagged him for like fucking 18 something or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I feel like that's gonna be a little bit of shelf warmer. And he was for a minute. Then when they started moving him to clearance, he got harder to find.
Well, yeah,
I don't buy much MCU Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say this guy is one of my favorites.
Is that
I love this one. That integrated suit Spider-Man from No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the No Way Home suit was my favorite. The advanced suit.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
I don't have that, but I'm gonna go get my own Spider-Man. I'll be right back.
He's gonna start his own Spider-Verse with blackjack and hookers.
I wish they would have had the things on the back though.
I do too.
I'm
thinking after the movie gets released, I'm thinking they're going to release one like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Dude, hey, do yourself a favor when we get done or whatever, when you have time, look up the Hot Toys and tell me what you think. Because it comes with a base, a Dr. Octopus base with the tentacles and shit. It looks bad.
Shit.
Yeah,
check
Hot
it out.
Toys, the new suit.
It comes out. It comes out in 2023, but it's like the Iron Spider suit, but it has the display base that has Doc Ock's tentacles.
Ooh,
and they're articulated and everything, even the claws.
Oh,
ain't they supposed to be releasing a Iron Spider Legends with the tentacles?
They should be.
Things? I thought I saw one.
Well, if they are, I'm gonna fucking buy it.
Yeah. Well, okay. As long as it's not MCU Iron Spider.
I would like to have the comic book Civil War Iron Spider.
Yes.
The one that looks like Tony Stark designed it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's my biggest problem is that the Iron Spider in the MCU has it's like a dash of Tony Stark. It's like Spider-Man with a sprinkle of Tony Stark. Whereas the
actual
Iron Spider
suit is pretty much all Tony Stark.
Yeah, the Iron Spider suit in the comics was Tony Stark with a sprinkle of Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure while designing it, dude was like, dude's called what again? Spider-Man. All right. Jarvis, just put a fucking spider on it when we're done.
Yeah. There you
go. That's like,
because that's pretty much Tony Stark right there.
Right.
That's awesome. He could have though. I mean, it's fucking dude. Do you think? I'm wondering if they're distracting us with all this fucking Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire shit. Those two are going to be in it with a maybe a Tony Stark from another fucking multiverse is going to fucking show up.
So I know that RDJ thinks that Tony Stark is like dead, like done, like the character's done for.
Well, I think his contract was up too.
Right. But I think that if we get an alternate universe, anything other than Spider-Man, that's how we're gonna get Daredevil. Possibly how we get other heroes. Also, a huge possibility is that is how mutants come into play.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like Secret Wars, how they took the Ultimate Universe and this one and fucking mashed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I could see that. Because ain't there supposed to be like a Secret Wars coming out?
Yeah. Secret Wars.
Yeah. I don't know. Man, I'm telling you guys something, man. When these Marvel and Star Wars shows drop, we're gonna be busy. So
we have 22 days.
Yeah.
22.
Till Boba, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stone Ocean, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 dropped today.
Yes.
Go watch it. Everybody.
Have you got a chance to watch any of it yet?
Yeah. I've watched the first 3 episodes.
So how would you rate it? How would you rate it compared to the other seasons?
It's weird. So the main character, imagine for 5 seasons, the main character, it's always a different story, but the main character is always JoJo.
Yeah.
They
JoJo.
all act
not
like
the JoJo.
Right, but they all act like a JoJo. They're brash when it comes to fighting. They fight with their head and not with their. I mean, they fight with their fists, but they fight more with their head than anything else. And it's like they're not pushovers at all.
Yeah.
Jolene is kind of a pushover in the beginning, and I'm only three. Like I said, I'm only 3 episodes in, but it's really weird to have like a JoJo season where the JoJo is not very JoJo.
That's a lot of JoJo.
Yeah, that's a lot of JoJos, but yeah. The art style is really good though. That's the like 90% of the reason I watch.
Did it change?
It changes every season.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, so this show doesn't have the same characters throughout the seasons?
No. Some.
Really?
So okay, so part 1 is about Jonathan and Dio. Dio is an immortal vampire.
Oh.
Because of the mask.
Because of the mask. At the end of part 1, Dio gets his head cut off, and Dio puts his head on Jonathan's body.
Huh.
Right. And so Dio is in part 1, part 3, and part 6. Sort of.
So far.
Shit.
And then, but it's about a family. So like Jonathan's grandson, Joseph, is who part 2 is about. And then Joseph's grandson, Jotaro, is who part 4 is about. Part 3 is about. Yeah. Part 2 is Joseph. Jotaro's part 3. Part 4 is Josephumi, or Josuke, which is just as Joseph in Japanese.
Okay.
And part 5 is Giorno because it's Dio's kid. So it's instead of J-O, it's Gio, Gio. Giorno, Giovanni. But if you say Gio sounds just like JoJo.
Right.
And the part 5 is Jolene Cujo.
Okay.
And this is on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All parts, all 6 parts.
I'm interested now.
Part
I have
1,
so much.
Yeah,
part 1
yeah
is really slow. Part 2 is.
I was kind of worried because I'm like, is it just me or I just can't get into this?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I watched part 1, like forced myself to watch it after because like I started it, and then my buddies were like, "Dude, just skip it and start part 2." And I was like, "Okay." So like 3 episodes into part 1, I was just like, "I'll just watch part 2." That's what everybody's telling me. So I watched part 2. I finished part 2, and I'm like, "Okay, Dio's a vampire." What? And so they're like, yeah, it happens like the middle of part 1. I was like, okay, so I guess I need to watch this. And by the time I got to where Dio turns himself into a vampire, I was just like, is this done? Is this over?
So could you watch like the first episode and the last episode of part 1 and know what's exactly going on?
I think you can pretty much do that.
For the most part, Dio's a shitbag piece of fuck.
Yeah.
And Jonathan is way too nice. Dio becomes a vampire. Jonathan learns to use Hamon, which is basically channeling sunlight into your breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And they fight.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole synopsis.
Yeah, at the end, Dio's head gets cut off, and Jonathan finds Dio's head as their ship is on fire. Jonathan sends his wife out on the lifeboat, and he like holds Dio's head as the ship goes down because he's like, I don't want Dio to get out. During that, somehow Dio attaches his head to Jonathan's body and then hides in the coffin that at the bottom of the sea. The fishermen pull him up.
So they're both like, it's a 2-headed dude or what?
No, Jonathan's head is not there anymore.
Okay.
So it's Jonathan's body and Dio's head. That's important because then Dio has all of the pros of being a Joestar.
Oh, okay, got you. All right. So I have a question for both of you. After the last Clickcast with Trevor was on, you two started watching Super Sentai, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And which ones were you watching? Zoo Ranger?
I finished Zoo Ranger, and I just started Nimpu Sentai Hurricaneger.
Hurricaneger? Okay.
That's a mouthful.
So, yeah. All right. So on your sympathies, Zoo Ranger, what did you guys honestly think?
Honest opinion.
I liked it a lot better than the one I grew up with. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Actually, there was a story, and it wasn't just people fighting.
All right.
And it made sense. And I'm like, yeah, I dig this. And the characters, I like the characters too.
Okay. What? Okay. I want to break it down to, okay.
There's
what
no
did you
Zordon.
guys, exactly. What did you guys think of Bri, the Green Dragon Ranger?
I haven't got to that point yet.
Oh, you haven't gotten to the Green Ranger
yet? No, I haven't got to the Green Ranger yet.
Okay. Colin, what did you think of it?
The Green Dragon Ranger. Hold on. Frenchie. Who is it? All right. So the Green Dragon Ranger from Sentai. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. It's all good.
The Green Dragon Ranger, it felt like MMPR felt like, oh, they're gonna beat this dude and he's gonna be a ranger, right? And in Super Sentai, it felt like, oh shit, they gave a bad guy ranger powers? Oh hell no. like in MMPR, the Green Ranger didn't really feel like a bad guy. He felt like a monster of the week. And oh, he's a ranger, so when we beat him, he'll be good. Whereas like the Green Ranger in Zero Ranger felt like this dude, he might just give the Red Ranger the fade.
All right, like that motherfucker woke up and chose violence.
He did. He woke up every single day and chose violence.
Well, I got something to look forward to then.
You do, dude. His arrival is so much better than Tommy's. Like when it comes down to it, like Bri is the fucking Dragon Ranger. Like Tommy got popular off of Bri's footage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I kind of feel weird about that now.
Yeah.
Because JDF
so
is
noticeable.
Like profiting off that, and it's just like, is that bad?
So I don't feel like it's bad because JDF specifically, as the Green and the White Ranger, had a lot of like his character worked on from the Americans.
Okay.
Because again, Brian, whatever, terrible pronouncing names, is not the same character as Tommy Oliver.
Yeah.
They are separate characters wholly. So like, Tommy Oliver is what JDF is profiting off of, not the Green Ranger, so to speak.
Right.
Okay.
It's just in those morph sequences when the vest is actually like looks like it could fucking protect you and not like some kind of fucking piece of shit dollar store fucking whatever.
Like the
know what I mean? Like
I know exactly what
that thing can fucking flap in the wind with a slight breeze. Let's be honest. Like
just a shoulder cape.
Yes, that's right. Like I said, the reason that vest was even made was because all the original suits they shipped from Japan to America, and the Green Ranger's vest somehow got like ripped or broken or some shit. So they was like, let's make our own.
Yeah,
and like ran down to the fucking 99-cent store to get some fabric.
Yeah, nah.
That's how cheap they were.
Yeah.
I was young enough. I didn't grow up with MMPR though. when I grew up with what was everybody was watching was the Ninja Storm,
Yeah.
which is Hurricaneger in
Yes.
Japan. So I liked Ninja Storm because it was a very not serious Ranger season. It's a goofy, okay. How did they take Ninja Storm and make it simultaneously goofy and serious at the same time? Like how did they do that? I mean, I understand that Ninja Storm is based on Hurricaneger, but Hurricaneger manages to accomplish both. It's like, damn, this is a decent story. I want to know what happens next. But at the same time, it's like, this is hilarious.
Yeah. It just that Sentai does that a lot though. Like there's those goofy moments. Like if you guys noticed and Zoo Ranger, which one is it? I think it's Boy the Yellow Ranger is kind of the goofy one.
Yeah.
So they always have those characters. It's just when they play out, it's kind of like this is what's serious going on, but then you got this motherfucker in the background that could do something and make you laugh at the moment.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of weird because over there it was a dude and over here they made it a chick. I'm like, that kind of makes sense because if you remember watching the footage of the Yellow Ranger, the American version, there was no bump for the breasts or whatever.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Something that I noticed with my first watch through is going back is that Pink Ranger again looks like a woman. And if you go back and you watch the Yellow Ranger, you're like, wait.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. It's you can point them out and
we'll gotta step away for a brief moment. I will be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right, man. And then the stories are like I feel they actually have a story than
and it's actually interesting.
Yeah, it is. It just you got to be careful of a few though. O Ranger, which is Zeo here, was supposed to be an all serious season, and then over in Japan, remember when like that there's like that bomb thing of I think it was like a subway or fucking trains or something.
I remember that
back then. That like made it change the season and how it was done.
Okay.
It's a lot. My favorite season is, like I said, Go Cager. And which the 10-year anniversary movie just came out. It's like 10 years later. They do them for all of them.
Damn. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. And
so they like the whole cast reunites and they're back to.
Yeah.
Does it continue the story that they left off on, or is it a whole new story?
Well, at the end, they're usually like happy-go-lucky, like, oh, we saved the earth, Yeah. So, but the team somehow like sticks together. They go off on their separate ways, but they always come back together.
Yeah.
This one, it's a little different, but it's really fucking good. I watched it legit on my phone like this for like an hour. I was just
shit.
This is fucking amazing.
What did I miss? What did you watch on your phone for like an hour?
Go Cager, 10 years later, the movie.
Huh. I'll have to check that out.
That's really good.
Ever since you and Trevor had me started Super Sentai, I had a buddy I've known my whole life who's always been real into it. I texted him and was like, bro, you could have told me it was good. Like, I've been making fun of you for liking Japanese Power Rangers for how long? Like, jokingly, like, oh yeah, you like Power Rangers. He makes fun of me for liking comic books. He started.
Anybody know how we're doing? How we're doing on time right now?
We're about an hour, right?
Okay. All right.
So
cool.
But yeah, no, I straight up texted him. I was like, bro, why didn't you tell me it was good though? Like, you just took all the shit I gave you and kept this secret to yourself. You're like, fine, talk shit on it. You'll never watch it.
Fine, fuck your secret.
Yeah. And now that I'm watching it, I'm texting him like, Joe, bro, you hid this from me.
Yeah, it's like a betrayal level of feeling right there.
It really is. It's good. I think they have the like very first season of Super Sentai on Tubi too. I'm not sure. Those costumes are really fucking goofy though. Like the helmets are like in the eyes and shit.
Because it was
there was a season before Zyuranger?
What?
There was a season before Zyuranger?
But there was 15 seasons before Zyuranger.
Jesus, I thought that was the first one.
So it's funny. So I've been watching a lot of stuff about the differences, because that is, after hearing Trevor talk about it, it became very interesting to me to learn how we butchered this thing from the East.
Yeah.
Right. And so Saban saw Zyuranger in his hotel room. That's what started it all. And this Jewish motherfucker thought they said Jew Ranger, so we watched the whole episode.
Thinking that was about Jews.
He's not lying. Yeah.
He's like, Jew Ranger, I'm about it. I don't think anyone in that show is Jewish, but we need this in America.
Yeah. Yeah. He did. He watched it in his hotel room and was like, I could make this shit. I could bring this to America and the kids would fucking eat it up.
Right, because he was already working on, what was it? Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, he was doing some kind of shit.
He was doing a kid's show.
Oh, no, he was doing Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Because that's actually from France.
Yeah.
And he was doing, there's something else that's from like Japan that he was doing. I think it was Speed Racer or something.
Might have been Speed Racer, but yeah.
He was like, I can bring this over. So they took like sequences from like action movies and shit, and was like, it was like action stars from movies, and then like footage from Zyuranger and mixed it all together, and that's what they sold it to Fox on. And Fox was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this shit." But 10 years before that, Stan Lee was trying to bring it over to America with, I think it was like Jetman or something, but nobody would go for it. That's how Japan got Spider-Man, because Stan Lee's like, I'll let you make Spider-Man if you fucking let me take Jetman and try to fucking pitch it for America TV.
Japanese Spider-Man, that is some goofy shit.
It is. He had a giant fucking robot and shit.
Yes, the Spider Jaguar.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was. It was all fucked. It was so fucked, dude.
So fucked. It was like, I don't even really have words for how strange it was.
Yeah, and he transformed with like something on his wrist. It wasn't just a suit he put on.
Right, which is like, I don't know. I hate the Flash's ring. I think that's stupid. Right. I understand that it works with his powers. I don't think that his whole suit folds up into that ring, but no. I like definitely understand the Flash being able to like spin around and be the Flash.
Right.
That makes perfect. That works with his powers. Like, of course he just got undressed and dressed that fast.
Yeah.
That's his power.
An entire suit in a ring you wear on your finger? Yeah, that's a little...
no, he's not the Green Lantern. Before we go to this giveaway, though, I do want to shout out Brandon Torres again, because he has just repeatedly been fucking putting ClickCast photos in the group.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all wonderful.
Yeah.
That Deadpool one that he did, that was fire.
I'm not sure I have seen the one that you are...
sitting on the couch with I forget
Lady
her name.
Death.
Yeah.
Was that Lady Death?
I think so.
Lady Death.
I thought it was someone else.
No.
I don't think that was Lady Death.
He was sitting on the couch with I think it was Lady Death. She came with the little shark, because the little shark dog.
I think she goes by a different name.
That's not the Enchantress.
No. It is the one that comes with the little shark, but I thought she had a different name. Anyway, that one.
I just know it's his ex-wife.
Love the fuck out of that one.
Yeah, ex-wife. A lot of those.
Definitely shout out
Marvel
to
Comics.
He keeps bringing the fire.
He does.
Yes, he
The
does.
interaction, really, he keeps interacting with us, and that is awesome.
We highly appreciate it, bro.
We definitely do. And for that though, Adam has some details to give everybody on the giveaway.
Do you guys remember this giveaway is for this Toy Biz / McFarlane Spider-Man? And how to win this, all you have to do is post photos in the Clit with the hashtag ClitCast. And it could be any action figure photo, do whatever, and be creative, whatever. And whoever will go through everybody who participated. And by the next podcast, we'll have good old Colin here do his magic drawing on the computer and find out who wins it.
Random number generator. Sounds good.
So I'm guessing it'll be about a week till our next one or whatever. So that gives them a week to do whatever they need to do.
A week too.
And
all right, Jared, before we go, I do have a question because I was questioning fucking Adam about the figures behind him. This dude, he has a white head and a white border around his coat. Behind you.
Me or him?
But yeah, you, Jared.
Me? What about which one is it?
The white shit around his head looks like he might be wearing a towel. Lower. Lower.
This?
Lower. No, other side. Same side as the movie. Shelf underneath where the movie's at.
This here?
No, lower. Where your shoulders at?
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Masters
this
Universe.
one? This one?
Yeah. The way right next.
Oh, dude, that's
Evil Lynn.
That's Evil Lynn, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Now
she comes with a head sculpt that has her hair down.
Nope. Now I can see it.
Yeah, okay.
But when you pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, Evil Lynn. For some reason, I was like, is that an Assassin's Creed dude? Because out of focus, that hair looks like a hood or a towel or a turban or some shit.
Yeah. I love the long hair Evil Lynn, man. I just think she looks fucking cool as fuck. So I was like, I'm gonna display her with the head, and everybody was like,
all your Motu figures right there.
Yeah.
I see your Skeletor, your Moss Man, your He-Man, Tila, Skelegod.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back up a bit, and you can see maybe Skelegod, Evil
and
Lynn.
then you got Castle Grayskull right here.
Yeah.
Oh. I
don't have a Grayskull Castle.
That's a grail. If anything, my guy.
I found him at Target.
The Grayskull?
Target. Yeah. It was like $80, man. And
I mean, I
had to have it.
I'd buy it. I'd pay that.
I'd pay $80 for a Castle Grayskull for sure.
Yeah.
It was the shit. I was definitely fucking.
I'm currently trying to get my hands on a Beast Man.
How long ago?
On a Beast Man? Me fucking too. What is
Jared,
it?
how long ago was it when you got that?
Which one? Castle Grayskull?
Yeah.
Shit. I want to say it was September.
Yeah, I think I remember you posting about that in the clip.
I was little kid excited.
I would have been little kid excited again.
I was like Bobby Hill squeal like everybody. It was fucking great.
Oh yeah, I mean it's Castle fucking Grayskull, man.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
That's how I would feel if I was able to buy like the Sword of Omens, or like I would need a change of pants after even touching it. Are you familiar with the Sword of Omens, Adam?
No, I'm not.
It's the sword from the Thundercats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't remember what the gauntlet was called. The Lion Hand gauntlet.
I'm not sure what sword would make me. I don't think there is a sword that I'd go crazy over. I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
I can name 3. Narsil, which, if you guys aren't aware, is Aragorn's sword when he becomes the king.
Yes.
So Narsil, the red sword that stops Wolverine's healing factor, I can never fucking remember the name of. I want to call it the Naginata, but that is an entirely different weapon than his sword entirely. And it's Muramasa Blade.
Yeah, that's it.
The Muramasa Blade. And Dante's sword from Devil May Cry Rebellion, from Devil May Cry 1, not from Devil May Cry 2 or 3. But Rebellion is the name of the sword.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've got my weapons that I've always wanted. I think not all of them, but a few of them. Like I got the Gold Ranger staff, the legacy one. Which is sweet, dude.
I guess the only swords I would really want are Geralt of Rivia's steel and silver swords.
Yeah,
I'd want those.
Like I wouldn't mind having like Skeletor staff or something. I think that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be somewhat easy to make.
Yeah.
3D printing is fucking legit.
All right. If you can afford it. Yeah, no shit, dude. Them things go for what, like $1,500 a piece for the machines or whatever.
I don't know, my buddy.
I mean, if you're making a lot of shit, you'll earn your money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that. I'm just like
cosplayers.
You have no idea how many people will pay you to make shit for them.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
I got a buddy who has been making helmets for like Power Rangers, things of that nature, for years.
Yeah.
And the level of quality the dude was able to jump up. His name's Jonathan Shepard. You can look him up on Facebook, Jonathan Shepard Cosplay. He's in the group. He's a Power Rangers collector. But anyways, the level of like quality when this dude was making his shit out of like the fucking like Bondo type shit.
Plaster?
Plaster.
Yeah.
Versus the 3D printed helmets. The 3D printed helmets look like Legacy Collection helmets and shit once they're painted. You know?
Yeah.
Versus like I have somewhere laying around here, I have an old Green Ranger helmet that he never finished that he gave to my kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That they run around pretending to be the Green Ranger all the time.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm still waiting on that Lord Zed helmet to come out.
Oh,
have you seen that thing?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that looks sweet.
I got that bastard pre-ordered at GameStop.
Nice.
I was like, I'm not really big into the helmets, man. But like when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have that. That's cool shit.
So to me, it's like hit or miss. Like, who the fuck wants a regular Stormtrooper helmet?
Right.
Hang on. I got something for you.
But yeah, it's a hit and miss for me.
Check this out.
Oh shit! Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's the Punisher. Shit. What is it? The Punisher.
War Machine.
War Machine. Why could I not think
it
of that
actually
name?
does this too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the second hardest part of the cosplay done.
That's tight.
Now you just gotta build the armor.
Is that the one from GameStop?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Legend series.
Dude,
I actually got it on a discount. I got it for like $40.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mine had them real cheap for a while too.
Yeah.
I
think they were
seen
just
that
trying to
a
get
couple
rid of
times.
them.
Yeah.
For a while. There's still one at my local GameStop here.
Yeah. I seen that a couple times. It was like,
I just wish I wish I can find Cap's shield for $40.
For real.
Keep wishing, buddy.
Fucking
I know,
Boba
right?
helmet. Man, they got the Mandalorian helmets at GameStop. I feel like they never go on fucking clearance.
No,
Never.
they don't. They've been there forever.
Yeah.
Ever since they got released. And Boba's helmet too. It's not selling either. It's like fucking $140.
Yeah,
almost.
That's
yeah.
I'm
Well,
like, Jesus.
That is ridiculous. I better get a lot more than a helmet, or a lot better quality helmet than that helmet.
Exactly.
For $140.
Exactly.
Yeah,
not Hasbro quality.
No. No.
Fucking Hasbro. I don't know, man.
I mean, that's kind of been a theme of this episode is fuck Hasbro.
Yes.
Sponsored by Lick My Balls.
Yes.
Right. There's
Fuck
I don't
Hasbro,
know.
but this is awesome.
Yeah, man.
We gotta understand
it's not-
something I'd like to point out is that so like NECA, they are afloat solely because of people like us
Yeah.
that collect figures. Whereas Hasbro runs Wizards of the Coast. So they run D&D. They run Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
They run every fucking board game ever is Hasbro. Like,
Yeah.
all of them. The Ouija board.
Disney, they almost own everything.
That's Hasbro.
Yeah.
And so, whereas like companies like NECA, Super 7, small companies like that don't have, or even McFarlane. McFarlane is entirely ran by people, not ran, but supported by people like us.
Yeah.
The only reason they're even able to come back and make toys again is because of the boom in collecting.
Exactly.
And so we do got to cut Hasbro a little bit of slack because they are not entirely focused on making figures for us. But bro, if you saw their Drizdo Erden figure and how goddamn amazing and like fucking perfect that shit was, I got mad because I was like, you can give me this, but asking for a Marvel Legends with armor and 2 swords is like, here's a little bit of paint and you get 1. I know he uses 2 canonically, but you get 1.
I was kind of upset because the Punisher War Machine, the helmet wasn't even painted. It was a regular War Machine helmet. I had to paint that fucker myself.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so it's just War Machine.
Yeah. Just put the Punisher skull on the chest. That's it.
Right. Okay.
I read the motherfucking comic. I know that ain't just it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, also in the like, you could go about like your helmet, or you could like Google Punisher War Machine. And
They did a fucking wearable helmet. They know where it goes. They know where it's supposed to look like, and they couldn't put it on a 6-inch goddamn figure.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, what's his name? Oh, leader of the Bad Batch. Shit.
Hunter.
Hunter. Hunter has a skull painted on his face. His face sculpt. Not a helmet. His fucking face. They pulled that off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of seeing a pattern here with them kind of doing better quality with Star Wars Black Series and Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
That's the reason I switched. That is the reason I switched.
You got to think though, the Black Series fans are a lot more toxic than the Legends fans.
I will admit, a lot more toxic.
Yes, very much so.
There could have been very similar problems with the Haslab Sentinel.
Yeah.
And instead of being like, it's not good enough, the Marvel people were all like, bro, it's a fucking Sentinel.
Yeah. And now look at the problems it was having. Like everybody's fucking legs were like giving out on this thing and fucking falling over and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, has the Galactus been sent out yet? Or is that still just a fucking still being made thing?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. But it's the one that I wanted. It's the only one that I wanted.
Yeah.
Could have lived without the Sentinel, but the Galactus with the Doctor Doom head.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's tight.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the zombie head too, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is that Galactus the one where Doctor Doom was the Herald of Galactus?
No.
Is that what? Okay.
No, it's Galactus with a Doctor Doom head. Like it's just a fucking Doctor Doom head.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then there's what, like 2 action figures that come with it, I think.
Yeah. Silver Surfer and Nova.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
No, there's
God,
3.
no.
There's that gold chick with like fire hair or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck is her name, man?
Oh my god, I have no idea, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you're talking about. So
Fuck.
She was Silver Surfer's love interest in the comic books for a while.
Yeah, but she was also like a herald of Galactus.
Yeah,
but instead of being silver, she was gold, and her hair, I think, was like made of fire.
Yeah, her hair was on fire. That's like her. She flew with her hair in the same way that Silver Surfer flies with a surfboard.
Yeah.
Her like hair was her like cosmic thing that she had.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just can't think of her fucking name, man.
Neither can I.
I don't even know if she's been in the comics in the last like fucking 10, 20 years.
20 years, something like that.
It's been
everybody in the group, if you hear this and you remember that bitch's name, comment it on the post, please.
Yeah.
Put it below. Because I know somebody in here knows it and I want to remember it. I'm probably going to go look it up, dig it out of my box of comics. Myself.
It's just.
I'm probably just
I do
think.
Adam's like, we live in 2021, bro. I'm just gonna Google it.
Exactly.
I
don't have 10,000 comics to go through.
I think that is about time for us to sign off, though. I think we've covered everything we need to for the week.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
See you guys next week, and we'll talk more about how amazing Echo is. I'm just this show is not even called Hawkeye anymore. It's Echo the prequel.
It's Echo. Maybe
the prequel to the Echo
it's
show.
Echo with kind of a little bit of swordsman sprinkled on.
Yeah, the guy who should have been Batroc the Leaper.
You're not gonna let that go.
No, I'm not, because this motherfucker. Listen, as soon as I saw the mustache, I was like,
I know.
Fuck you.
He's a bad guy. Me too. And he was like pretending to be stupid.
No, I was mad because I was like, that's what Batroc should have looked like. And instead I just got some dude jumped alive in his fight with Captain America. Like, Batroc.
And he was bald.
I get it. But he's supposed to have a mustache like the curly villain one.
Exactly.
All right. Catch you guys later.
You too.
Stay geeky.